It's like that's like how real like nasty motherfuckers talk. We're just like people that disrespect women behind the comfort of a camera.
Yeah.
I say sorry to the female viewers all the time, but they choose to watch.
Yeah, you are choosing to berate yourself with this bigotry. If you're not okay with this show coming from the male gaze, then I don't know why you're here.
I deal with a lot of like anti.
Welcome back to another episode of Real Sensitive Guy Hours. This is episode 69.
Nice. Fucking 9. We've been waiting for it.
Brandyn, we were waiting for it. But before we get into this, yeah, I really got to brush my tongue more. I don't know. It's just really hard. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and introduce the host. Smell
better. It's a life hack. I know brushing your teeth makes your breath smell good, but if you really want your breath to smell so good that girls are going to be like, whoa, your breath smells good, brush your fucking tongues, guys.
Brush your tongues.
You just have to imagine that they're just going to be sucking on it. Like you tongue out of your mouth, sucking on it.
Their tongue is going to touch your tongue.
Scrape and lick, bro.
To taste something good.
Literally. You put your tongue in a mouth, that's like you're putting straight, amazing, toothpastey, strong mint taste in her mouth. She's getting tingles down her spine.
She fucking
and she starts 69ing you.
We've got the man, the myth, the legend, the man that brushes his teeth with 14 Jeebs, Travis.
That's right.
We've got the shady. We've got the mister. We've got the no, Oliver.
What is going on, everybody?
And last, but not definitely, he's not last ever. He will conquer, he will pillage, and he will definitely start a village with how many bitches he fucks. That's William.
What's up, everybody? Cheers, boys. Happy 69.
Happy fucking 69, boys. I don't have any drinky poos.
He's got a White Claw, bro.
Should we be drinking?
I do. I have the mango.
I'm so done with drinking after last week.
I can have one, bro.
I'm so done with drinking.
I say one.
I can't just have one. That's not something that I can do.
You know what?
Doesn't even make any sense.
We'll have another then.
You know what?
I'll stay on after and have another with you. If you
I
have
killed
one
my liver like a
show.
millimeter just to have one beer and not feel anything.
All right, Travis and Will show. Travis and Will show.
All right,
Brandyn, you grab one? Can you grab?
Today,
I'm grabbing one.
Oh my fuck! Oh my fuck!
69th episode, and everybody knows that the 69th episode has to be about sexual shit. So we are gonna get lewd tonight. We are gonna get freaky.
We're gonna get back to the relationship topics, right?
The relationship topics. We're gonna get back to talking about sex, and these
we're gonna be
two.
A little sensitive, not too sensitive.
The biggest thing about 69ing is I date abnormally short girls. So they try to fucking 69 me, and they they're licking my belly button, dog. They're just fucking slithering around in there. Okay, all you're gonna find is lit, no dick.
What is your?
You're like
what is your
fucking
type?
bent over.
Like, what is your type? Like, is it like, how tall are they? Fucking just short little bitches, like.
No, it's okay. So I've only dated one abnormally short girl. I think, but like they're typically a lot shorter than I am. Never like even height.
Yeah. Have you never dated someone taller than you?
Aficionado.
No, because if they can beat me up, my dick instantly goes limp, even with blue chew.
Just because they're taller than you does not mean they can beat you up.
Exactly, dude. I dated someone who was way taller than me. She was a goaltender for like a soccer team. Dope chick. She probably could beat me up right now. From where she is now.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
but back then it might
have
have been a bit of a struggle because I was still playing hockey and.
Will, have you ever heard of Hope Solo, bro?
That dude, I would let her beat the fuck out of me. Domestic violence, I'm down.
The United States women's soccer team goalkeeper that beat her husband.
Another bitch that I did a lot of. Sorry,
my girlfriend, my ex at the time loved Hope Solo, and I was like, wasn't that the lady that like beat the shit out of somebody? And she was like, yeah, I did a whole report on her. I'm like, what?
It's like girls specifically choose who they want to like aspire to be. It's like Demi Lovato. Yeah, she said all those racist and sexual bullshit
and
things.
She did heroin.
But she's queen. She's queen.
Don't get me wrong. Demi Lovato in her prime was a bad bitch. Like she could get it.
She could floss her teeth with rope.
She was a good-looking girl.
You guys are saying her. You're not supposed to say her. You're supposed to say there now. You know she came out as gender non-binary.
Oh, I apologize.
Sorry, didn't know that.
If Denny was here, I would follow that because I'm a good person.
She looked fucking badass, but ever since she got back on that heroin shit, or ever since they got back on that heroin shit,
her ass looked bad.
They.
I did say they.
No, so the thing was, did you guys see these tweets that came out?
I just corrected myself.
I know Travis has definitely seen these because he's on iFunny. She said that she hired a prostitute to sexually assault her best friend and like laughed about it on Twitter afterwards. Queen, amazing shit. Queen.
We stand.
Demi Lovato did this?
Yeah, dog. Post it on Twitter.
What?
My kind of woman. Just kidding.
Fuck it.
And we think
My
local
kind of
girls
day.
are toxic.
What do you say? Okay, so if you were gonna say my kind of woman about a non-binary person, what would you say? My kind of person. I guess person.
I know like maybe
that was a dumb question. That was a dumb question.
Like
I was
one
farting.
Demi Lovato and I think that's it. No, I know more.
We know at least like 5 from Shepherd.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Our school.
No, but what's like your go-to type? Like, what do you find yourself like after looking back at all of your exes? What kind of girl do you end up dating? Like, what does she look like?
I have it every time. It happens no matter what. It's always the fucking blonde bitches. I love me some brunettes. Don't get me wrong. But for whatever reason, my cock just goes beep, 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 as soon as a fucking blonde girl just heads my way.
Bro, mine was always, it was petite brunettes. Like, I always ended up going for like short brunette girls. Except for tall soccer player. She was a tall brunette.
Travis dated a really tall girl. He talked about this a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just because this is exactly my point. She's a good example of just because they're taller does not mean they could beat you up.
Yeah, exactly.
I was into the like tall, twiggy type of girl that was like, mostly legs, mostly just 2 big stick legs.
Just fucking a midget on stilts, pretty much.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah. I mean,
the rest of her's long too. It's not like a fucking funhouse mirror.
Her clitoris, man.
Titties, long titties, long clit.
Yeah, whenever he went down on her, it just like fucking came out like a tentacle wrapped around his head, stopped him from breathing.
You got your people confused, actually.
I bet it looked like that Arby's meat sandwich that they got.
Nah, I'm sure she was a tight little thing.
Brandyn. Brandyn.
The fuck?
I hated saying that. I feel so gross now. That was disgusting.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like we're real sensitive guys, man. We don't talk like that.
I know. Even when we're playing characters, it's like it still feels icky sometimes.
That's like how real like nasty motherfuckers talk. We're just like people that disrespect women behind the comfort of a camera.
Yeah,
exactly.
Real men.
Real men.
Real men. Real men disrespect women behind a camera.
No, that's like how people who like catcall girls on the street talk. Like, I know how to act in front of a woman, and like,
yeah,
I say sorry to the female viewers all the time, but they choose to watch this.
Yeah, you are choosing to berate yourself with this bigotry
Literally,
and meninous behavior.
Patriarchy just hitting you all day, every hour, every week.
If you're not okay with this show coming from the male gaze, then I don't know why you're here.
I deal with a lot of like anti-patriarchal fucking women on a daily basis with my job, and it is the funniest fucking shit in the goddamn world. Like, these women get so fucking defensive when I ask about like just anything or mention anything to do with men. Yeah, you wearing a bra today, girl?
You wearing that bra? Are you going free nips?
Free nips.
Free the nipple.
Yeah, so you guys want to hear this crazy story?
Is it? Sure. You held it off, bro.
I know, you literally fucking were about to tell us. You baited us.
It actually wasn't that crazy. So I was in this town near DC, and I was at this tailoring company that specializes in certain types of brands for men's wear and women's wear, like for like professional wear. So the guy's talking to us. He's super nice, cracking jokes the whole time. He tells us that apparently he makes this only type of specific brand in like the country.
Only brands?
I forget what the brand's called. But he said that presidents have been to his shop and he's custom tailored for like Obama, Biden, like recent presidents have actually been in his store and like he's like custom tailored suits for them and stuff.
You can get the presidential drip.
Oh, that was pretty cool. I was like, what?
That is awesome.
Speaking of presidents, did you guys know that Michelle Obama is rated as one of the hottest first ladies?
That makes sense.
Really?
No, it does not make sense.
Name another hot first lady.
Jackie Kennedy.
Mrs.
Jackie Kennedy.
Yep.
She's a hot. Melania Trump. Let's be honest.
Eleanor Roosevelt was not bad looking in her prime.
No.
In her prime, honestly, I feel like Hillary Clinton's pussy ranks harder than my fucking gym shorts. But I feel like
in its prime it was probably better than Monica Lewinsky's.
Like her smell, or
Monica
like
Lewinsky
her.
was not a first lady.
Both. I feel like her pussy didn't stink as much.
Speaking of killer pussy, dog, Casey Anthony was actually bad as fuck.
Baddie. Yes, I know what you're getting ready to get into. So earlier today, our fucking fraternity
we're just going off the rails.
Got into a chat about Casey Anthony being a fucking hottie. She's a smoke show, dude.
I hear she's pro-choice.
What does it say about you guys psychologically that you want the girl who can beat the shit out of you? You want the girl who kills people?
No, we're making a fucking joke.
No, so here's the thing about Casey Anthony, right?
It's a funny.
She reminded me so much like my high school girlfriend. Just the way she talked, her manipulation,
Which is why we all tried to get you away from her. Because she's literally going to murder her baby one day.
I was watching a documentary about Casey Anthony. I had the biggest boner I've ever had in a long time.
Did you drink Blue Chew before?
I did not.
Pretty depressed, bro.
That's not a good sign, Brandon.
That's Brandon's
not
Friday
a good
night.
sign.
Pop a Blue Chew and watch a Casey Anthony.
Brandon's just like, yeah.
Ooh, I've got a good topic. This might be a little sad for some of you boys. I don't know. I want to know your confidence in yourselves. Okay. Out of the women you've been with, how do you think you stack rank among the other dudes that she's been with? Like, what tier list are you
on the woman? How early into my sexual career was I with her?
We could do an average here.
But you're saying like someone who I thought like I was at my prime with. How do I think I rank?
I suppose so. What do you think your rank is?
No fucking clue. I couldn't even fucking guess.
I'm gonna say like
because I know there were some people that fucking hated fucking me.
And it's also going to depend on how many people like she's been with too. Like
because I don't
know how many
with
people each person I've been with has been with.
Yeah, like I don't keep up with that shit. I don't. What do you want me to do? You want me to text one of my exes right now as easily as one of yours and be like, yo,
what's a normal amount?
How many
that would be fucking awesome.
Normal amount, we'll say 15. I'm going to say I rank like top 6.
Or no, just do like a tier list ranking, you know, S through
I would
F.
say like
average, I would say I'm at least a B or an A.
B plus,
low
A minus.
high B.
Yeah, I say B plus, A minus.
Okay. Travis, how you feeling?
I'm giving myself an A. I'm giving myself A tier. I'm not S, I'm sure, but A.
I definitely feel like I've got some outliers for sure. My first fuck, I got described to me as I was like rowing back and forth like a fucking boat.
Yeah, it's not even like those don't count. It has to be like
they're data
where
points.
You performed your best, right?
And I've had some girls who were like quivering the whole time. Bonkers shit. I'm gonna give myself an A as well, boys. So honestly, dick game around here, pretty on point. We do good.
Yeah. When we're rating ourselves, we give ourselves good ratings.
The reason I bring this up, and I want to know your guys' thoughts on this, because everybody's just been like, okay, whatever, you're just flexing. I had an ex-girlfriend stack rank the frat boys she's been with.
We have to talk about this past weekend right now. So precursor to this whole thing, Brandon didn't just meet one ex-girlfriend. We went to a bar this weekend because it was Travis's birthday.
To a bar twice this weekend.
Happy birthday, Travis.
Fucking happy birthday, dog. Let's fucking go.
Happy fucking birthday.
Yeah, we told them about this last week. I'm sure they want to hear how it went. You know, our fucking off the walls weekend, our fucking nostalgic weekend. We saw so many people that we used to go to school with.
Brandon what the heck? Ran into, I think at the end of the night, we totaled it at 4 exes in one night.
It was literally Brandon's ex meetup Friday night.
How was it?
I saw this man go from one ex, try to make it across the room and run into another.
Emotionally connected on the hood of his cars too. Who's the other two?
I also think it was girls I've had a crush on as well.
She's a very hungry girl.
I already said emotional connection on his hood of his car.
Yeah, so I think there was only 2 for sure.
2 but like actual people he's been involved with, right?
But like 2 other girls maybe I had a crush on. It was a lot.
2 on a random Friday night? That's insane.
Yeah.
There's prospective borrowers there though.
Yeah, a lot of perspective.
Yeah, I mean, there's like people he's had crush on in the past there. There's people that Brandon currently has crushes on that he might want to go for in the future there. Brandon's whole repertoire was there.
It was really weird. No, it was a wild weekend watching all of that happen.
So she said, one of my boys told me, salute to that man. He said that this girl said that she stack ranked all of the frat guys she's been with. First one was a buddy that we know. We knew this already. We know this. The third one was kind of surprising. I heard he beat it up. The second one was her ex-boyfriend that she left me for. And number 1, your boy takes the dub. Takes the dub.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Thank you, Blue Chew.
Thank you. And that brings us to our sponsor of this evening,
Blue Chew.
Thank you, Blue Chew, for that ranking for Brandon, because I don't know if he could have done it without you,
for being
considering
able to
the kind of sex
night.
she said she liked to have.
No, this weekend was wild. Like, there was a lot.
But you're also up against other frat boys who are all like, the stereotype is that frat boys don't last long, right?
They fuck like frat guys.
Your frat guy is showing.
You fuck like a frat guy.
Yeah, I don't know what I would say if a bitch told me that shit, but
I would say
you
and now we're not fucking anymore.
My cooter so hard. I don't like that. Your frat guy showing. Stop hitting my cooter so hard.
Just let me know what you like, girl. Just let me know what you like.
I want to know. I don't know about any of you guys. Before I have sex with a woman, I want to know what makes you fucking tick, because I want to try my best to recreate that tick.
Lead me in the direction, dog.
You mean
I'm gonna ask questions
because I feel like
are you talking about the gasm?
Like frat boy. Frat boys are known to not last long. They're known to just like bang, 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 done. They only wanted to satisfy themselves, right? But I'm all about like her satisfaction.
Wow, Trav, that's
the way you got to go, bro.
And this is why Travis is pretty good relationship.
Yeah, I think there's other things that go into relation. This might be a controversial statement. I think there's more to a relationship.
There's a lot more.
No one said there wasn't.
Like 69ing.
Exactly.
60, nice.
Just kidding.
If the logistics don't work, the relationship don't work.
Yeah, it's a part that you definitely like. It's a part of the relationship you definitely have to have in order, right? But it's not everything.
Yeah.
What did you say, Oliver?
So if the relationship does not work, then the people don't squirt.
Not wrong.
Have you ever heard the pickup line like, "Damn girl, you hurting for squirting"?
No.
That is a horrible pickup line. Never say that to a girl.
The weirdest pickup line, and I know he's gonna crack a smile once I say it, is from a man here tonight. I heard him say, "Damn baby girl, you fart with that ass." It was our very own Brandon Payne, aka SSI.
When did I say that?
We were at the bar that we were at this past weekend while we were still at college. You were fucking wasted. And like some girl talked to you and you leaned over to me and you were like, "Wanna ask her, damn baby girl, you fart with that ass?" And I just sat there baffled.
When did I say this? I think you're gaslighting me, bro. I think you're gaslighting me.
Swear to God.
Now, there's got to be parts of this night where we were definitely a little fuzzy in the memory department. I mean,
Travis, I kept talking shit on your dad. Anytime he brought out a dad joke, I'm like, shut the fuck up. And then he was like, "Oh, you think that's good? I've got another one for you." I'm like, "No!" He hits out with another dad joke.
He was hustling people in pool. I was like
hustling people in pool.
My man,
that's not like insulted. It's not an insult to them, but I was like a little surprised they were that cool.
Your mom was
just gonna like eat and dip out. They were like chilling though. They were hanging.
Yeah, I talked to your mom.
My parents
your dad hit us with another good dad joke that was really good.
What was it?
He was talking about, he said when he was younger, he used to go to his dad's house and his dad had a big oak tree and there was 2 swings on it. And he said, "Oh," and there were 2 tire swings. He's like, "Yeah, it was a good year."
Yeah, I heard that one.
I heard that one.
Yeah, it was a pretty good year.
Yeah. Good year to tire.
Fuck.
Does that make sense for anybody?
I just want the silence to last as long as possible, and I feel like Travis is on board with this, so we're both just like,
No, the dad jokes were on fire. They were on point last night. He hit us with one
right off the bat. Dude. It was like, oh yeah, it was
bro. Literally, as soon as we got there,
it was like, why did the lifeguard not save the hippie or something? He's like, "I'm too far out, bro."
You're just way too far out, bro.
You come with the dad jokes at the party, and you come with the knowing all the lyrics to every song, and you are the party.
Gonna get some puss.
All right, you are the party.
I love your parents, Travis.
I don't remember them. I don't remember them being that cool, bro.
It really was, wasn't it?
I don't remember them being that cool because I only met them once.
It was the first time I met them, and they were pretty fucking cool.
Ago.
Yeah, it was when we had that party for your birthday at your house. Yeah,
your mom was definitely just like scoping everything out because she saw our true colors that evening.
She was like, "I want to see who you really be hanging out with."
Exactly. And she was geeking at everything I was doing. She thought it was hilarious.
A seal of approval. They were like, "You guys seem like you have good. You seem like you have good friends."
Yeah, your dad said, and he was like,
"I know.
Yeah. Your dad at the end was like,
yeah, he got to know every one of us
too. Friends, like it's joyful to see how close you guys still are after all these years." We're like, "Thanks, we try." Yeah.
No, literally, I was playing pool with him, and he like started talking to me about. He's like, "So I hear you went to Shepherd too, and like blah 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 blah." And he was like, "Oh, so you're new to this group?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
new addition.
like
relatively,
barely new." He's like, "You'll fit it." I'm like, "Oh my god, okay."
He gave me the seal of approval. Here's the stamp.
He's the high council, bro.
Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
You know, he bagged us about the podcast. Remember, he's like, "I like the radio show more." I'm really like, "Yeah, we miss it sometimes."
He always says that.
He doesn't
like how raunchy this one is. My mom doesn't either.
No, that's fair. I respect that a little.
Yeah,
but this is our true colors, man. I mean, the radio show was like pretty true, you know, but we couldn't like say fuck and stuff. Yeah, I put the picture in question into the chat.
Travis, we couldn't say fuck.
At my last birthday party,
or you tried not to say fuck.
Well, I tried my best most of the time, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I had a little bit of a failure, but
yeah, dude, this is from like 15
I wasn't the only
ago.
one who said shit, all right?
Who's the girl next to Ruby and Brandon on the left?
Kate B.
Oh, is that Kate?
Yeah, that's the girl.
Funny story. Okay, we can edit her name out of the podcast if need be, but I want to tell the story about how pissed she was that day.
Oh my
God. Wasn't
God.
AC there?
Because I believe so, yeah. I don't know why she's not in that picture.
I'm talking about your AC, not the old AC.
Yeah, what the fuck? Where is she in that picture? But anyway, this girl was who Brandon was like with. I don't think you guys were like officially like had made it yourselves like boyfriend and girlfriend, anything like that, right?
They were not even.
You were just like kind of pretty much exclusive, talking, hanging out.
Kind of. I don't know if I'd say that.
Sex, stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say that.
This day,
now we're getting on board with it.
Brandon called this the beginning of the end when I sent the picture, because the day that we were at that party, that I had that party, she ended up getting super mad at him because the girl who he years later, I guess like probably a year or two later, ended up
less than
like a month.
It was like a month.
Was it that summer? Oh my God.
It was that summer. So much happened that summer.
That was 4 years ago. I guess that was 4 years ago.
That was 4 years ago?
Yeah, so she was right, but she was pissed that this other girl seemed to be really flirty with Brandon, and Brandon also seemed really, really flirty with her. So she ended up getting really mad, and Brandon's like, what the fuck? We're not even like
This sounds like a leaky faucet type of deal.
Well, no.
Exactly.
The thing was,
except a leaky stuff was a leaky faucet shit was founded in no fact whatsoever. Brandon and this girl ended up getting together like 2 months after this. So that was founded completely. But she was being stupid. She was also being stupid.
So at the time, I had zero, like, not want, okay.
Yeah,
you know, temptation
even
is there.
He wasn't even like consciously aware that he was into her at that point. It was all a subconscious thing that came out of nowhere a couple months later. It really was like that. I'm not just defending him.
Exactly. You know, like, so I'm sitting there like arguing with her. I'm like, her and I are homies.
I'm back.
She's like a sister to me. I don't know what you're on about. She's like, I see it. There's something there, and I know it. And it seems like you're having so much more of a good time with her than with me. I'm like, then have a good time. It's not my problem you're not having a good time. I don't know what you're on about.
You're the one making it a bad time for you.
Exactly. And
why would I lie? Number one, like, why? Like,
if I was with her, I could have already been with her. Obviously.
Exactly. It's girls. It's girls who are projecting things from like past dudes onto you.
They really do. And you see it a lot.
And guys do it to girls too, man. 100%. That's where all the controlling guys who want to like take their girls' phones and like look through all their shit, create joint Facebook accounts and shit are all about. They just have trust issues from past shit. And like, that's not my fucking problem.
No, it's not. I think I kind of like took, because I had a bunch of those girls in my past. And, you know, I just see the signs so quickly now.
Yeah, man. I have girls I couldn't trust. That doesn't mean I don't trust the next girl that comes along, because she didn't give me a reason not to trust her.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, so, but I guess she had every right to in the end.
Yeah, I mean, she could see what you couldn't even see at the time, you know?
Yeah.
She was like a psychic, but she was also on some bullshit, because if you're with a guy at a party that he invited you to, that like he's telling you he's not into this person, you have no reason not to believe it, like, or at least not make a huge scene out of it like that.
Yeah.
You can like silently not believe it until afterwards and then talk about it. But like, man, she was making it really apparent and like killing the vibe completely.
Yeah.
I hate it when people do that. Like, save that shit for after the event, please. Like, I'll sit down and talk to you about this person to person, 1v1, but don't cause a scene when everybody else is having a good time.
Well, when did you get a hat, bro?
I've always had a hat.
It just
appeared. Been like right here.
Yeah. If you just like found out that like your boyfriend cheated on you or something, like that would make sense. And it was like your boyfriend that you'd been with. But
you get full reign on that. You get
if you're gonna act like that, if you're gonna ruin the whole like mood over something that you concocted in your own head, that's selfish as fuck.
I know.
Straight up.
Yeah, I had I kind of took it too far with my future girlfriends. I was like, oh, you should just trust me. You should just trust me. When I was doing some sussy shit, it wasn't even like I wasn't going too far or anything like that, but it was still like, okay, I get why you're upset right now. So it's all about, everything's a fucking balance in relationships, and that's what, like, whenever you're younger, go through the gauntlet, goes through as many relationships as you can, so you're on point for the future.
I'll just be like a pump and dump guy, like try.
Yeah.
Don't be a pump and dump guy.
Actually try.
Please.
You have to actually try to learn any lessons in the first place or gain any real experience in the first place. You can't just be some distant fuck in every relationship, or guess what? That's how you're going to be in every relationship forever.
For sure.
Yep.
Like, please.
Until you like consciously tell yourself not to do that shit anymore.
I know it's going to fucking suck, and take it from all of us personally. Heartbreaks are going to fucking hurt. But what they are going to fucking do is they will prepare you for future relationships where you like can understand how to work around things, try to like get better, learn from your mistakes, learn why what happened happened.
There's a duality between that too, though, right? And I've kind of been thinking about this a bit. You know, a lot of people see, like, you hear a lot of people being motivational. You know, bad things happen to you. You just learn from it. You just learn. And I think some people take that as is like, I'm going to go down into the abyss and I'm just going to be a spiteful little cunt and just hate everybody. And like, oh, I learned from this by not trusting anybody. And it's like, okay, well, you're taking these lessons way too far there, buddy. So it's a happy balance.
It's the wrong lesson. Straight up.
The right way to go about
you learn not to trust this person.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
True. It's kind of
you learn the right ways to do it. You learn not to trust this type of person.
The real key, the real lesson is don't trust this specific person. Give everyone else the benefit of the doubt till they prove you wrong, but this specific person has lost your trust. The key is to only fall for that once.
Everyone is innocent until proven guilty.
That's true.
Don't keep going back to the person who you know you can't trust and expecting them to not lie to you this time.
Give everybody a chance, please. Like, you never know what could happen. You literally never know unless you fucking try.
Don't give everybody a chance. Okay, have some fucking standards for yourself.
Don't give the "Where's my heart" guy a chance.
I learned that lesson. Don't give the threes a chance. Okay, unless you're a 3 as well.
I am a 3.
I'm also a 3.
Even if you're a 3, man, go for a 4.
Shoot for the stars, bitch.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
You deserve that 4 gash.
Because a 4 could be like an ugly, skinny girl, you know?
Travis, can you tell the story about when we went to breakfast?
Oh my God. I don't even. I just got that out of my head. So basically, we went to breakfast in our little town that we went to school in.
It was myself, Travis, and his girlfriend.
I was talking about how my buddy couldn't come to the party because it was at a bar and he couldn't buy things because he's a Seventh-day Adventist and they're not allowed to buy things on Saturdays. That's part of their religion. Saturday is like their holy day instead of Sunday.
Even if we would have bought him drinks.
I don't really know how it works. It's you're like not supposed. I was talking about this too because they said the same thing, and I was like, well, you're really not supposed to do like anything. It's supposed to be like a full day dedicated to like silent prayer and meditation. I'm pretty sure. Don't fucking quote me on any of this because apparently I have no idea what I'm spewing out of my mouth. Anyway, then we started just talking about like Seventh-day Adventism and religion in general, and we just like, oh, that shit is so culty. We were just like memeing and fucking around. Like we weren't saying anything specific about anyone we were just like talking about like shit we knew about different religions, completely harmless shit.
Yeah, like I made a comment like Seventh-day Adventist sounds like a Star Wars bounty hunter group. Like just saying funny meme shit. It was nothing like being, oh, that shit's retarded. Like, no, that's
I said it's, and the worst thing I said was probably that it seemed culty as fuck. But then I followed that immediately with, I'm like, all religions culty as fuck though.
Yeah.
But then anyway, so we're just talking, but apparently it pissed some like boomers off that were sitting in the next booth.
Some NPCs.
Because as they went to leave, the lady, they like lined up to give us a speech. So the lady went first and she was like, oh, what did she say? She's like, I just want you to know that you should probably do a little research before you just shoot your mouth off about people's religions.
She was in tears, bro. Like, she had tears building up in her eyes. She was seething, bro.
And then her husband is up next. She walks out the door like crying for some reason. And her husband is then like leans down trying to act all menacing. And he's like, you know, when you're sitting here talking and raising your voice like that in a restaurant, everyone is looking at you. And then he just left too. Most ominous shit, man. I don't know if he was trying to like scold us or what. Telling us everyone is looking at us. I love attention.
Me too, bro. I'm about that shit.
Thanks. No, but they were just, I felt like they were, it made me feel like guilty. And then I was like, why do they get to let me feel like, to make me feel guilty because they got mad over some stupid shit?
Like, you don't know the full story.
It just wasn't even that bad. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got mad because they didn't know, like, they didn't understand. You guys were just having fun.
We're just talking about shit, man. It doesn't affect your life.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
And no one was looking at us.
It really
them.
It really felt like we were playing Oblivion and the dialogue box came up like really quickly at us.
You did something wrong in the game and it ended up that where you had to put the most full bar on the angry face and you accidentally just pissed them off completely, like 0 to 100. And you're like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, man. NPCs are fucking crazy.
Especially
I don't understand.
NPC boomers.
Yeah, right? They were in full force this whole weekend. It was insane.
They're definitely the kind of people that laugh at the comic of the kid holding a book and saying, where's the power button?
Every fucking minion meme that they post on Facebook, shared instantly. Shared.
I'm going to make a minion meme that says, maybe you should do some research before spewing your mouth off about someone's religion. And it's just like an angry minion.
Little do they know that we have a podcast, bitch.
You're gonna get our all right, followers. Get her. I don't even know her name, but get her. Come on, fans.
Yeah, you make a really good point. Like, if you're so devout in your religion or in anything, and you let other people's words get to you, that just shows off your insecurity. You're obviously having doubts.
I said, as a Seventh-day Adventist, why are you buying things on a Saturday and at a restaurant on a Saturday? If you're like, if that's what they were, some offended Seventh-day Adventists, or maybe they
were just feeling guilty about buying shit.
Literally, that's probably
that's my running theory. That's my running conspiracy theory about the whole situation. They felt really bad because they were like forsaking their holy day, and so they took it out on us.
Wow.
Because if it's even crazier if they're like their friend is a Seventh-day Adventist and they like got offended for them. Like, how mad would you be all the time if not only were you mad about things that make you mad, but you also took it upon yourself to be mad about things your friends might be mad about?
Yeah.
Might be mad about.
Might be mad about. That's the key right there. You
Imagine
don't know if they'll be
bad
mad about that.
Be in all the time, man. I just feel bad for them. That's what it is. I don't even think it's like as much guilt anymore as I just feel bad that they have such a miserable existence.
Yeah, why care about something like that so much? I'm happy that you found meaning in your life, but goddamn, you're fucking soft, bud.
Wow, pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
Let's fucking get at her, boys.
But yeah, that was the only bad part of my birthday. The rest was 100% fire. Everything I could have imagined and dreamed of.
I wouldn't even say that was a bad thing. Like, that was.
It was like just weird. It was just weird.
No, dude,
like pretty good story.
It's that thing. Vibe. It's that thing where it's like something happens to us. I'm like, this is going in the podcast.
We have to talk about this situation.
So I figured I'll just send you a text. Just check it up on you and just ask him, are you going to be back?
I'm going to get my shoe and my brush real quick.
Just let me know.
Sorry, I was listening to something.
You didn't fucking mute that shit?
Fucking mute yourself, pussy. What the fuck?
We have to edit that out now.
It was fun.
Hold on,
it's funny. We should keep it in.
You guys didn't even hear any of it.
No, they got it. The audience got it. Yeah. Now she was part of the podcast.
Everyone heard that. Oliver.
I heard what she was saying.
What'd she say?
Just checking up on you, kind of see whenever you're getting back into the office.
Yeah,
everyone heard it, Oliver.
From it looks like we will have to edit it out to protect that unpodcasted person's privacy.
All right, what's her name and her address?
What does she look like? What's her cup size?
We need to know
everything. Her ass diameter. We want to know.
Can you call her? Let's interview her real quick.
Does she have? Is she?
Call her back.
Is she tested? She vaccinated?
Let me smell her breath.
Have her fart in my face.
Did she wear her mask last time she went into a public place?
If not, I don't want any of it.
I heard your voice on a podcast. Your voice sounds very scrumptious.
Speaking of scrumptious, mommy never let me have scrumptious food.
I have listened to that voice recording 42 times.
Many times.
Those are weird.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but throughout the entire 45 minutes we've been filming, you have not found a way to make the hat look good with the headphones. I would just give up at this point.
What are you fucking doing, dude?
This is my give up.
This is the worst one yet. This is the worst.
This is the 69th episode of Real Sensitive Guy Hours. You better pay some fucking respect, bitch.
Looks like we turned on big head mood in the Tony Hawk games.
Sexy.
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 You know, got a goof.
I'm a very fecty goof.
I can't believe it, dude.
You're number one.
Yeah, then
you're better than Schmitty.
Oh yeah, then
number one.
Right after the boomer thing in the restaurant, my girlfriend went to Food Lion, and some other boomer was yelling at a cashier at Food Lion and shaking the entire fucking conveyor belt thing because the credit card machine wasn't tilted enough. And he couldn't get his card in, he said.
Yeah, he was screaming at it, apparently.
Now, he was a veteran who had lost his leg. I will give him the benefit of that doubt in the story. But do you need to have a toddler meltdown about about the credit card machine not being tilted enough?
Sorry that the person in front of you...
Thank you for your service, but...
The person in front of you was not disabled.
The NPCs were out. I was in DC or I was in Arlington to go pay respects to my stepdad on Monday for Memorial Day. And they were just out full force, bro. We saw this whole coalition of girls just taking selfies. And it looked like they were each role playing as a vampire from Vampire Diaries. It was insane.
I actually have a running theory about this whole situation too. Now that everybody's getting vaccinated, COVID cases are going down, life is returning back to normal, mask mandates are being lifted. Everyone now who has literally been and this is probably a lot of people, you hear the vocal minority is the people that's oh, I'm not going to wear a mask, you're taking away my freedoms. But a majority, a lot of people, probably a staggering amount of people have pretty much stayed inside almost exclusively for the past year and a half.
That's true.
Now they're all venturing back out into public. Social situations are starting to happen again. Bars are crowded. Clubs are crowded. Tourism is active again. But people don't know how to act.
No.
Because they've been locked up in their fucking houses for a year and a half. They've forgotten how to fucking socialize. They've forgotten that other people can piss you off a little bit sometimes. Other people can be a little irritating sometimes, even random people you see in public. And I think these people that are having these meltdowns are just letting it get to them too much, you know?
They really are. And I mean, it makes sense because so many people just stayed inside. Not many people were still considered essential workers or people that still held a job. They lost their job.
Boomers in the restaurant were probably retired. So they were literally probably sitting in their house for a year and a half in their own little bubble of no one ever says anything mean.
Just getting pissed off at whatever's on Fox News.
You hear something in public that you construe as mean and you just have to pop off. Because you don't know how to act. Because you don't know how to fucking act.
Think about that. Whenever we had
theory.
So many interactions with NPCs. I
think that's why it's happening more. People just literally don't don't know how to fucking human anymore. They don't know how to interact with other humans as well because they haven't had enough practice with it in the past year and a half.
We all I mean, Travis, you've interacted with people over online, but the rest of us Oliver, Will, and I, we've been out this whole time. There has been no COVID for us.
Natural socialites like us do not lose our ability to be social, all right? We're like Saiyans. Like, this lockdown brought me to the brink of not being social with anyone, but now I've come back even stronger.
Oh, yeah.
As we saw this past weekend, we've all come back stronger.
We really have.
That's for sure true, yeah.
That whole weekend was bonkers, and I loved every minute of it. All of that hype that we had on the show, all warranted.
Absolutely. It blew my expectations out of the water, I'll say. And I was expecting a lot. And I was expecting a lot. I didn't puke. You owe me $15 fucking.
No, dude. Fuck. I thought you forgot.
It's okay. We'll just square it all up at the fight this weekend.
There you go.
Oh, he's coming. Travis is confirmed to come.
No, I'm not confirmed. But I will at least be in the.
Are you gonna be there, Oliver?
Be online.
Where at?
I just might be too lit to come.
Your place?
I mean, I live here, so.
Okay, so he'll be here Sunday.
Unless you guys all came here Sunday night.
That sounds like a lot. Yeah. I feel like I've done a lot of driving to Shepherdstown there, Travis.
Sounds like a lot, Will. It's fucking 3/4 closer than going to their place. Why did you say it sounds like a lot?
Because I don't want to do that.
What day is that? Is that on a Sunday? Is that on a Saturday?
Sunday
night. Sunday night.
Oh shit!
Is it a Sunday night?
I can't come Sunday night. I got work in the morning, bro.
Oh, I'm no Oliver. I'm gonna piss my pants.
I'll be there in some capacity.
I'll be there for sure, and then I'll just stay the night and just go to work the next day from your guys' place.
I have to see what happens. I put money on Floyd.
It's gonna be interesting as fuck, and Logan's gonna take the dub, and the whole world is gonna be suckling on my tits.
Like they're wanting me, calling me.
Sucking on my titties.
Floyd is gonna end this little whatever this is stint into boxing for Logan Paul.
I kind of hope so, because it's the most boring topic that they talk about on Impulsive. And
really?
The content
stuff about boxing.
Just because I like drama and want to look up stuff about the Paul brothers, I'm now getting like all of this like MMA and boxing shit in my feed now. And I'm like, I don't give a shit about any of this stuff. I just cared about the Paul brothers shit because I have money on it.
Dude, it makes you think that you're into something, right? Like, so you're just sitting there scrolling. It's like, oh, okay, this MMA, I guess I'll watch it. And you're like,
exactly. And I've watched stuff. See, that's the worst part. I've watched stuff too.
It's social media.
Not cool. It's guys beating the shit out of each other. Like that's cool. I just was like not into MMA before. I would not have called myself into MMA at all before.
Now it's like
watching all this shit. I could probably name like all the top people now. There's like all the people that people talk about all the time, right? There's those two like Latino guys that just fought that both look the same, right? I forget. Wow. No, like literally people say they look exactly the same.
Wow.
That's really fucked up, Travis. That's really fucked up. I'm not even saying his racism continues, bro. First that Holocaust comment.
Literally. That comment that was totally me and not a quote from someone else.
We played
number 2.
We played, what the fuck is that game called where you stand up and you
stand up.
Oh, it's the elevator
presentation game.
It's the elevator pitch.
That's it.
I call it that, but it's not the name. It's my name.
I like elevator pitch.
I think it's called footnotes or something like that.
So
something stupid. Our names are better. Let's just leave
elevator pitch is dope. So essentially, what you do is somebody submits a topic and you choose out of 3, and then you go up and you make a pitch about it, and you have a buddy who puts pictures to help assist you in this endeavor, so they know what the topic is.
You don't know what you're about to see as the presenter. You just have to. You just control when you can go to the next slide.
Assist the entire. Like the pictures are never anything related to the topic, but your goal is to make them related to the topic.
Yeah, you're supposed to like segue into something that like makes sense with the picture and is also funny. It's very like improv type shit. I like it.
Very improv.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So I think my favorite one of the night was the art of all girls going through Brandyn, Travis, and Oliver. That one was my favorite. What was the other one? Curating Oliver's musk. That one was good too.
Oh, that one was me.
I've spent my entire life trying to prove the existence of a funny woman.
I forget what mine was.
Proving the existence of a funny woman. If those of you watching don't know, women are not
Brandyn
funny.
Was a good one too.
Oh my god.
All of those were good.
No, it's a great game to play when you have a bunch of fucking people together. It's a Jackbox game for anybody that's watching.
Yeah, there's actually a Jackbox sale on Nintendo Switch right now. So if you've got a Switch, you can pick up those games for cheap. They're very, very good party games.
Yeah, if you have friends.
Very good.
Jackbox, sponsor us, please.
Please.
Yeah.
Enter the code RSGH and get
we're gonna have like the weirdest fucking assortment of sponsors. We just have like Blue Chew, fucking
Jackbox
Bud Light seltzers.
Bud Light seltzers.
We do talk about them a lot,
dude.
Invincible,
White Claws.
Talk about that shit. I finally got around to start watching that.
What episode are you on? We can talk about it.
I still have only seen the first 4.
Oh my god!
You got to get through it, bro.
I know.
Look what they have to do to reach a fraction of our power.
Watch one.
Yeah. You got to get through it.
17 more years.
Like we were saying, though, I really like how it fucking throws enemies at the like heroes that are actually hard. Like,
yes,
randomly a fucking enemy will appear that like actually beats the shit out of who you thought was the strongest characters in the show.
Yeah.
I just like you go through the whole show and you're like, Invincible's kind of a bitch.
It's literally like not the animated version of The Boys.
Invincible's not that good, you know?
But that's because but like there's explanation for that because you have to like work out like a human to actually have your powers like grow. Your like power level grow.
I watched it.
So he probably just doesn't train enough.
So Oliver, we're talking through the first 4 episodes. The 4th one was whenever they went against that robot head. And that big tiger beast beat the fuck out of Invincible.
Robot.
Yeah, and he hired that guy, the battle beast with the mace that just like kills the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, dude.
That episode was kind of wild.
Dude, Invincible got his shit kicked in, and you're just like, is he gonna die here?
Is he gonna die? But no, that's the name of the show. He can't die.
There's probably gonna be a season 2.
There is.
There is. With how much hype the show got. There's
seasons 2 and 3 are in route.
Yeah,
I don't think they knew it would take off like it did.
I feel like they might have had a good guesstimation that it might have taken off.
High key, I wanted him to get with Eve so badly.
Isn't she a fucking baddie?
She is a
her cooch pooch just like.
I was like, bro, she's a super person. You're a super person. Come on now.
Go ahead and make
she has a point. It's so much easier than trying to date like a regular human and trying to keep your superhero persona like a secret.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to just date a hero. He's such an idiot for not going for her initially. I know she was with Rex initially, but like you had to see that was going to end soon. Like, come on, GFS that shit, man. GFS that shit, Invincible.
He's low-key, he's low-key a Chad though. Low-key. What's his face?
When he actually like gets into his groove, like when he's actually like out with a girl or whatever, he's actually pretty smooth. Not Rex, Invincible.
I feel like in that hypothetical world, girls would be like 18-year-old girls would be into that fucking douchey dude anyway. So
yeah,
I feel like the odds were stacked against him from the start.
Man bun having douchebag
looking ass. Travis, I gotta tell you, the show gets so much more sicker. All of your favorite characters have these arcs that are just so fucking deep, and you're just like, where did this fucking come from? And the answers are so much better than what you thought they would be.
I'm gonna watch one right after we do the show.
Watch one before bed.
We only got a couple minutes left anyway, so
yeah, I got 7 minutes. It's a fucking fantastic show. I recommend it. If you like The Boys, you're gonna like Invincible. Hop on that shit today.
Yes, you guys need to get out of your bubble of just Marvel or DC. There's so many good superhero shows and movies that you're not hip to because they're not part of your like typical storyline of like, okay, DC, you've got like, okay, a shit ton of Batman movies, a shit ton of superhero movies or Superman movies. Marvel, you've got that whole entire like string of movies that all fit together, are the same storyline, same universe. But the outside movies, actually so fucking good too. I know this is technically, I'm pretty sure this is technically DC too, but like Watchmen. Fucking awesome
Watchmen
movie.
fire.
Watchmen is a good
but
one.
It's like it is a DC movie, but it's not like
it's outside the boundaries
other
of
ones.
it.
Yeah, because now DC is actually starting to do this like whole all these movies are part of the same universe.
They're also starting to do those TV shows. Because they did the Green Arrow, they did the Flash, they did the Iron Fist, they did what was
good stories.
You can pass on those.
Dialogue, man. Like overarching stories, really, really good on those shows. If you get granular, the writing is just horrible.
Yeah.
And there's so many plot holes. But it has good and bad, all right? It has good and bad. This like CW TV shows like Arrow and Flash and shit.
Yeah.
I don't completely condemn those like some people.
If you like shit TV, go for it.
DC. People say it has no good movies. Let me tell you, fucking Man of Steel, awesome movie. Very fucking underrated movie. There's the obvious Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, right? Batman
Those are good,
is actually really good too, in my opinion. Obviously not like Dark Knight tier, but
the Justice League movie was okay.
Snyder Cut was good.
I need to see the Snyder Cut. I need to.
Yeah. The only funny part I'm sure there's good action scenes, but the only memorable part of the whole movie was the one-liner at the end where like Superman was like freaking out about like not being able to buy something, and then like Ben Affleck walks up and he's like, "Don't worry, I got it." He's like, "Oh, you bought the land?" He's like, "No, I did better. I bought the bank."
Like, Jesus Christ.
Superman, we understand.
Batman move, bro.
Literal Batman move. I got so much fucking money.
Wonder Woman was actually pretty good, in my opinion.
I actually don't remember that movie.
Dude,
I want to watch the new one.
Actually, like goes into World War I, and there's this like scene where she's just like kicking tons of ass just in this like ruined city that's getting like blown up by this huge battle they're having, and she comes in and just like kicks 800 soldiers' asses. Is really good.
I was not focused on the movie when I watched it.
That's fair.
Wow.
I was focused on Cadet. Sorry.
Cadet Kelly.
She cute. She a cutie. She can get it.
But she does not swing our way.
Oh, does she not?
No, she's married to a girl, I think.
She's married to
the Muffin
Man.
I knew you were going to say that.
The Muffin Man.
She's married to the Muffin Man.
The one that lives on Drury Lane?
Yeah.
This is what we've come to, boys. This is what happens when you do 69 episodes of this fucking podcast.
Actually, we had a lot of fucking we had good shit to talk about tonight. We had good shit.
What about anybody who does not follow Brandon on Twitter? Please follow him so you can watch the clip that he posted about one of our episodes from a while ago.
Can we react to it actually?
Oh, okay.
End the show with this.
Is this the thing that Oliver said?
Yeah.
The Chucky.
The Chucky.
What's going on?
He's getting it.
In the chat.
Okay, we'll fill the air. How's everybody doing with the fitness challenge?
Pretty good. I'm feeling have fallen off a little bit, but I'm getting back to it.
The past couple weeks I've lacked a little, but I'm about to now that I'm dubbed vaccinated, I'm going back to the gym, maybe. Or going to the gym. There never was a gym, so I'm going just to the gym, not back.
I feels.
Are y'all?
Just linking his Twitter. How lazy is that?
Because it's my last tweet.
I'm loading.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I'm good, whenevs.
Hang on.
Okay.
Perfect. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
Any Czechoslovakians watching? Put it in the comments.
Only Walkies the Chucky.
Excuse me. What the fuck did you just say?
What?
Waklia Chavakia. Like, what the fuck did you say?
I
have to hear that again. Let me hear that again.
You said Walkless Lachekians.
Oh shit, iCarly's coming back?
Any Walkins LeChuckia.
Yes, iCarly. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, but Sam Puckett's not playing on it.
Well, yeah, because she got, by Dan Schneider.
What the? Welcome to the new iCarly, June 17th.
Yeah, there's
coming, dude. It's so soon.
Yeah, it's the revamp.
When will Miranda Cosgrove start an OnlyFans?
Why do you care?
Well, ex-Disney stars have.
Have you seen that fucking clip of her? She's like on a guitar and she's like, Billie Jean, not my lover. And she's obviously not singing it.
That's funny because people say she looks like Michael Jackson.
Oh God, Freddie's kind of losing his hair a little bit. I'm not one to talk, but Jesus.
But he's gotten buffer.
Spencer looks good as fuck. That was my long hair goal.
Yeah. Can you take off the headphones real quick?
Yeah.
Little Spencer-esque.
Yeah, you got some length to it.
Little esque.
Looks really mullety right now because of the headphones, but
it's all goosh.
Fuck yeah!
America.
Well, we made it, boys. 69 episodes.
It's been a pleasure having this podcast with you guys. I'm really sad to see it go after 69 episodes.
It turns out the podcast actually flipped its car and it died in the accident.
So this is going to be the last podcast.
It's the last one.
So fuck all our fans. Fuck everyone who listened to the radio show. And fuck you all. Good night.
Fuck you all. Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode 69.